Alright, good morning. Welcome to my 2019 Giro d'Italia tipping blog. We're going to give these videos a go. Try and get one out every day that the Giro's on in the morning here in Sydney. Just to give you an overview on what I'm backing for the stage that evening and all the rest of it and results from the previous night. Anyway, I'm not going to give you a rundown on each and every individual stage. Plenty of blogs out there that will be able to do that for you. Inner Ring's got a full preview already as a cycling tip, so go and have a look. But what I have done so far is I've basically analysed all of the stages at this point and kind of marked off the ones that I think are probably going to be breakaway days that I'm kind of 80 to 90% certain on. I think there's definitely going to be opportunities for the early breaks to succeed in the mountains. However, that will be kind of done on a case-by-case basis, stage-by-stage basis, depending on how the race has been raced to that point, how aggressive the stage was the night before, all of that type of thing, who was saving their legs, etc, etc. Looking forward to stage one on Saturday. Look, the bookies at the moment have got this stage pretty much sewn up from a value perspective. There's some videos on Twitter. Dan Lloyd's posted or talked about the stage a little bit with the climbs. So basically you've got a 6k flat into a 2 kilometer 10% average with some very, very steep ramps. Bookies at the moment are pricing Roglic up at $1.40, so way too short, and then Dumoulin and Yates and Izaguirre as well, but no value, win only market. I'm waiting for the head-to-head market to come out and we'll have a little bit of look at that. But stage one, no bets for me at this point in time. Now, moving on to my bets moving on to stages for the breakaway. So I've got them written down here. So as we know, the course is pretty flat for the first, well, not flat, but not much for the GC guys in the first week or so. Some flattish sprint stages. Stage 6 is a bit rolling. Stage 4 certainly is an uphill finish, so you know, not one for the sprinters there, but basically all the mountains are backloaded into this Giro, so it's going to make it very, very hard, and saving legs, saving energy will be critical for the GC guys. Now, stages that I've got marked off as breakaway. Stage 6, 238 kilometers, quite rolling. I think that could be one for the break for certain. Stage 8 I was a bit unsure about. Flat rolling, 240 kilometers. Might be one for Caleb Ewan actually. I think, you know, slight uphill finish could suit his current skill set. He's not an out-and-out power sprinter anymore, so that could be one for him. Stage 12, 160k rolling, but big climb, 30k from the finish. That to me looks like a breakaway stage for definite. Stage 15, lumpy, 232 kilometers after a big GC day. I'm pretty confident that's going to be a break. Stage 17, 180k's after a very big mountains day, 5,600 meters of vertical for the GC guys. Before that, that's definitely going to be, stage 17 is definitely going to be a breakaway stage. And stage 19, 150 kilometers, summit finish, but it's only 6%. Again, it's got breakaway written all over it. So those are the breakaway stages. I said I think there could be some mountain stages that the early break wins, but we'll play that on a case-by-case basis. All right, bets for the race this early on. So look, I took a GC bet with Nibali at 23 bucks. That price isn't available anymore. Yeah, I took that about a week ago. That was maybe more than that actually, sorry, 6-7 weeks ago. But yeah, that's not available anymore, so I'm not going to talk about that really. So bets at the moment, I've got Tahnle Kanga top 10, paying $8 at 365. I think that's a really solid price. He'll be given freedom by EF Education, so yeah, hopefully a good race for him. Seems to be coming in a bit of form as well. A good result at Liège. Ben O'Connor, top 10 result on GC. That's paying $5 at 365. Very unlucky last year. Crashed on the stage 19. Was 12th at that point. I think we're going to see a big ride for him. Hopefully get into the top 10 on GC. Now, not a lot of value in the young rider with Lopez at $1.40. However, Sivakov, I think, look, if anything happens to Lopez, if he crashes, loses time, whatever, then, you know, this is an appealing bet. It's a bet to nothing, but Sivakov paying $23 for the young rider classification. And then finally, my big bet, I think, which I think is value, the Unibet pricing at only $2, $365. It's 365. It's 225. Caleb Ewan to win a stage, 225 at Bet365. I think that's a really solid price. I've got some money down on him as well. As I said, I'm still looking. There's some team classification bets with BetEasy which look quite appealing. I will tweet those out, so follow me on Twitter at AGLogan, and you'll be able to see those. And yeah, highest place GC rider for Lotto. I'm still working through that. I think there's some value to be had there as well, potentially. So we will see. But yeah, look, stage 1, no bets for me. But bets for the race overall. Top 10s for Tanel Kangat, Ben O'Connor, Sivakov for young riders, Caleb Ewan to win a stage. So that's my current investments, if you will. Take it easy, guys. We'll post another one of these on Sunday morning once the TT has been won and run, and we'll see how we go. Talk soon.